This is hello.
Hello.
Hi, Grant.
Hi, Adele. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys doing? I can't see.
Oh, we're well. I just want to see. Oh, I need to start our video.
Yes. There you go. It's nice to see you. It's been a while. See you guys.
Yeah, it has.
Hi.
Hi.
Again.
We turn the lights off so we can see.
Yeah, let's turn. We're gonna turn off some lights so we can see a little better. Tilt the computer over here, but then it's gonna put people on video. Don't want to be on the video. That's me on the video. Okay. All right. So I'll take a seat down here. I just want to get this set up so that our sound goes through the projector. Let me see if I can fix that.
All right.
Okay, try again.
I can see you guys.
Yeah, okay, that's great.
Yeah. It seems like everything is okay.
Okay, can people hear all right, or is it a little quiet? We can shut the door. Yeah. Okay, so Adele,
Yes.
I thought that you might like to begin by telling us a little bit about your fitness story. How did you come from where you started to becoming one of the top trainers in Toronto?
All right. Whew. Okay, so I started working at Good Life with Grant. So I want to share with you how Grant and I met. So we worked together at Good Life, and he's always been a mentor to me, and we remain good friends. And I came here to Canada 10 years ago unfit, and that's where I started exercising, but not in a proper exercise because I don't know exactly how the hell is how to do the exercise in the gym. So I just started keep running and running and running. That's the only way that I know how to lose weight until I lost weight, but basically I lost a lot of muscles and I look like anorexic. And that's how I started joining in the gym, joining classes in a boot camp group or boot camp classes. And I worked with a personal trainer for maybe a couple of months, half hour, 3 to 4 times a week. That's where I gain muscles, but not that bulky muscles, but I get leaner and toner. And that's how I feel more confident, because now I can start wearing those dresses that I'm dreaming of before when I'm not yet fit, and it gives me more confidence now to go to the store without worrying that, oh, okay, this doesn't fit with me, right? So it gives me more confidence physically and mentally, and that's how it opens my mind, it opens my eyes that that's the path that I want to be in, and I really want also to be the eye opener or influencer with other people to be get back into exercising and engage into more active lifestyle, get fitter, to be more confident also about themselves. And here I am.
That's great. Thanks, Adele. Are people able to hear okay all the way in the corner? Okay, great. All right, so just to recap, something that really popped out to me there was Adele started with a goal, but without a clear idea of how to get there. And so she decided she would get fit by running and running and running, which meant that she ended up looking, she described it as looking anorexic. She lost a lot of muscle mass as well as the body fat. So then she decided to go get coaching. She worked with a personal trainer, and then that led her into the fitness realm. And now here she is, able to share with us her expertise years later. So thank you for that, Adele. Great. So did you want to say anything before we get started with the students' questions, or shall we just go straight to that?
We can go straight to that. I'm ready. I have a kitchen here.
Okay, great. Yeah. So who would like to ask their question first? Maddox, come on up.
All right.
You can ask from there, just so long as she can hear.
What is your favorite type of cardio?
All right. So favorite type of cardio aside from running? Now I'm an outdoorsy person, so I walk or bike ride every single day. Ask Grant, I'm still biking since I was in Good Life. I work so indoor or in the gym. I don't run in a treadmill because it bores me. But I set up the exercises and a HIIT training, meaning the high intensity interval training, having the setting up an exercise. You can choose the at least 4 or 3 exercises that you are comfortable doing it, or you have a confidence in doing it right, and set up your timer, 30 seconds each, doing it back to back without resting in between. And then after the 3 exercises back to back, you're gonna have rest, but shorter time. You can have at least 10 seconds rest or 15 seconds rest and do the same thing for 4 times. That's enough for you to elevate that heart rate. That's already a cardio without running on a treadmill, because I know everybody gets bored. You're not going anywhere in there. Yeah. Unless when you're doing your own exercise, incorporate some weights, then you're not only losing fats or burning calories, but you're also building strength and building muscles.
That's great. So you've talked about using high intensity interval training, and that's something that our students at least haven't learned about from me, but we've looked at circuit training. How would you describe the advantages of setting it up with a timer rather than like a certain amount of reps that you want to complete?
Setting up a timer, I've noticed even of my clients right now, that once they hear the beep, it gives them a lot of push, or it doubles the intensity, and having that mentality that I think it's psychological, that once you hear the beep, okay, I need to go, I need to push, right? So if you do it in the reps, it's just like it gives you a time to take your time. Okay, I'll do 2 more reps. I'll take my time, right? And it takes longer. I mean, the 30 minutes that you're doing in a circuit and the 30 minutes of doing and the HIIT training, it takes you longer to finish the exercise.
It takes you longer to finish your 30-minute workout?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Do people want to have that experience with us? We can set up a timer someday rather than doing like 20 repetitions and moving on to the next exercise. Do it 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Yeah, so we can try that recommendation of Adele's out. that psychological difference of using a timer instead of just a rep range can be really useful. Great. Who else has another question? Reed.
Yeah. How do you make workouts more fun?
Workout fun? For me, you are enjoying your workout when you know exactly what you're doing and you are very confident in doing it. So start in the basic, master every exercise that you are interested in. That way you can just mix and match later on where you are very confident already and how to do the proper exercise. And that's it makes it fun because you are not worrying that, oh, am I messing up or am I doing the right thing? So that it helps to make your exercise fun, being more confident about how you do it. And plus you can get the result faster.
Okay, so if we start by mastering our exercises first, it's naturally going to be more enjoyable later on because we're working with something that we're able to do very well.
Yeah, and it's very fulfilling as well because you know that you're doing it right.
Okay. Yeah, so once we're at that level where we know the basics well, is there any other like fun way to do, say, a squat or other weight training exercise rather than just simple straight sets? Do you have any recommendations on how to make the workout setup more enjoyable?
By challenging yourself, I guess, because with my clients, I start them doing the basic, but eventually after 2 weeks, I keep changing it, even if the same exercises, but I still incorporate some other stuff during that squats. So if they do a basic squat, you can incorporate some weights or some other variation of squats.
Mm-hmm. When you're in a boot camp situation, do you ever use like games or competition or other strategies to make the workout more enjoyable for your whole group?
Yeah, because I attended or joining a lot of obstacle courses, and that I add on to the class to make it more enjoyable. So I add on a couple of obstacle course in the class where they can experience a different variation of how they're gonna push themselves and how they're gonna challenge themselves during the classes. So it's obstacle course training kind of thing.
So could you sort of give us an idea of how you might set up one of these obstacle courses and how someone might use that in their own workouts?
For us, I use most of the time those flip tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those. If I do have the box jump, so I let them jump, or I let them jump and jump out, do a burpee, run, go on a sled, come back, jump out, burpee, go on a sled, and run. So that's one way of the circuit that they can go through. So
okay, that's great. Yeah, that's certainly something that we could think about using in our own fitness.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, who else has some questions? All right, great.
If a woman wants to be stronger, what's more important, diet or exercise?
Sorry?
So if women want to be stronger, should they focus on diet or focus on exercise?
Oh, okay. A good question. It's very common. I would say both, because nutrition, a proper nutrition will complement the good exercise that you are doing. So if you are not have a good discipline for your nutrition, you're not getting the best results that you are working on during the exercises, right? Because if you don't focus on what you need to eat based on your goals, then it's just like the exercise alone doesn't give you the best result. So it's both have, I mean, it comes hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Any follow-up there or no? Great. Anyone else? Another question?
What diet tips can you give to teenagers?
Yeah, so teenagers often have a lot of difficulty, following diet advice because they might not be preparing their own meals, or you might be eating out with friends, or other, what are some of the other challenges you might have diet-wise?
I would say just like eating, like as a teenager, you're not like completely committed to being like on a strict diet. So like, what advice do you have for that?
Yeah. So if we're like not 100% committed to eating, tree bark and berries every day, what are some of the biggest tips that you'd give teenagers to make the best progress in fitness with their diet?
Okay. So first thing first, the word diet. I always teach my clients to disregard or not focusing in the word diet, but focus more on a proper meal or proper nutrition, because diet is always implicates, for me personally as a nutritionist, it always implicates diet is a short-term goal. Don't focus on that, because building that good routine to have that proper nutrition, that it leads you to a healthier lifestyle. Don't focus on the short-term goal. I want you to focus more on a lifestyle, building that good lifestyle. And plus, you guys as a teams, don't focus more on those calories. I know you guys always see from social media with all this crap or these fad diets that they I don't want you to just follow along blindly with this advertisement from social media, because it's all marketing. So you don't know if those are right for you or not right for you. So what I could say or what I could recommend is, when you go out and you don't have time to prepare, do the food prepping at home. For me, I always eat outside every time I go for a meeting. So if I go in a food court, I go in a place where I know that there are choices that it's safe for me. My favorite place is in Jimmy the Greek or in Sub. Yeah, I eat Sub, but at least in there you can select what you can put inside your meal, which is you can control the calories and you can control the type of food that you're putting on your Sub. And you can select your type of bread, which is the brown bread or the whole wheat bread, which is safer than the starchy white bread, right? Something like those. If you don't have time, if you have time or your mom can help you to do it with you in a Sunday night, then that would be great. And they can make you a baked chicken, maybe, and broccoli, and bring it to school, right? Or boiled egg. That's protein. Easy, yes.
Mm-hmm. Great. So if like a Sunday meal prep of, say, baking your chicken breasts and preparing your broccoli for the week and then bringing that to school all week isn't possible for you, you have to eat out somewhere where you can control the food that you're eating. Something like a Subway is actually going to be better than something like McDonald's or something like that. It's all just the same. Great. Yeah, that's very usable. All right, another question? All right.
What are the most important basics for women in training?
I didn't get that. I mean, I didn't catch it. It's a
so
little bit,
for women in training, what are the most important basics that they should have in their workout plan and their diet? What are like the essential things for women to get results?
Okay. Yes. I'm not in women most, because I train most women's, right? So we always start with a fitness assessment. So at least I know exactly where they are right now, what are the injuries that are suffering, or what are the needs and goals that they have. So setting up your goals and what exactly you want is the first thing that you need to consider. So write down all the goals that you want, write down these schedules, free time, that you can do your workout and stick to it, because consistency is the only way that you can get the result. Because even if you have a big goals, set up a realistic goals, break it down, because that it overwhelm you if you have big goals and okay, I want to lose 25 pounds in 3 weeks. All right, that's impossible. So setting up a realistic, attainable goal, it makes you more enjoy the workout or the process. And yes, having that consistent routine as well, that you can stick to it. So at least that way you can get the result that you wanted. It consistent basis and build that routine consistently and turning that routine into a lifestyle. And you don't realize later on that it's not only now going to the gym 3 times a week, but your body's keep looking for the workout that you are doing every time. So because you're enjoying now, you're now in the routine.
So first comes the goal, and then you're going to build a schedule that you're confident you can maintain with consistency.
Yes.
But then you also mentioned that you want to see that schedule become a lifestyle that you enjoy.
Yes.
That's what I'm taking away from that, is that I start with an inspiring goal, and then I plan my road to my goal and make sure I'm going to enjoy the trip getting there.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. And for you, you mentioned that a lot of the enjoyment your clients get from exercise and what you get from exercise is simply doing the basics with confidence and knowing that you're doing the basic exercises really well.
Yes.
Great. Okay. And so that's an important part of really loving this whole process. Eh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's just enjoying the journey to get there. There's later on, once you have that routine, it's not only now looking for that big goal that you have last time, but the everyday or the every exercises or every session that you're doing is you are enjoying it because of what you're getting, the feeling that you get every exercise, the accomplishment, the fulfillment in every end of the exercise routine that you are doing.
So after every successful set that we've completed towards our goal, you say you get a feeling of fulfillment or enjoyment from completing those sets. Do you talk to your clients about how to emphasize that feeling of pat on the back or I'm really doing well here?
Yes. Every time that I push them on especially when I challenge them and next level of exercise and I push them to get that last rep, and they're very happy that, okay, you push me and I know that I passed my comfort zone. So we both more accomplished that way.
Beautiful. Great. All right, who still has another question that they need answered? Paul has a question for us.
How long should you work out per day or week?
Oh, yes. From 30 minutes to 45 minutes, 3 times a week is good enough for you to keep your body going. And more than that, it depends on your availability as well, right? But if you could set a time 3 times a week, it's really a good time for you to have that consistent or building that routine consistently.
Do you have any follow-up question to that, Paul? Because that's a very straightforward, very simple answer, right?
Yes, it's not necessary for you to go every day and you can hit plateau later on and then you get bored, right? Mm-hmm. So your body needs to rest and recuperate. That's how you're gonna get the result faster.
Great. Paul, you had a follow-up?
What's the best time of day for a workout?
Best time? I don't have certain a specific time, but because for me, I work out in the morning. That it helps me it gives me to boost my my mood and gives me an energy to tackle my routine or my work, and give me more energy to finish all my tasks. But in the evening, it's good as well, as long as it's not too late, because it lowers down your stress level. It gives you a better sleep at night when you are relaxed and out of stress. So there's no certain specific time. It depends on your availability, but those are that I notice myself and my clients, how they feel after the workout in the morning or in the evening. So
those clients that meet with you, say before they go to work for their day, they're noticing that they have more energy during their work day coming from that workout?
Yes.
Okay, great. So that would be one thing that you might think about in terms of how you organize it. It's like, what are you working out for? When do you need that extra energy boost? That's great. What other questions do we still have out there that we wanted to ask Adele?
Mine's kind of like free, but just asking how do you make squats more fun?
How would you make an exercise like the squat more fun?
Squat more fun.
Like we've talked a lot about the basics, right?
Yes.
And as you say, like for people like you and I, we can do the basics and that can be our whole workout and we can feel really like a lot of enjoyment from doing the simple things well. But for some people, they feel like they maybe want more variety or they need some flashbang to their workouts, some like pizzazz to make it spicy or make it their own or make it different each day. What
Yeah.
would you do to vary some of these basics to make them more enjoyable?
Okay, so sometimes I do it myself. I mean, what I'm doing is play around with the squat. And if you're doing a back squat, if you want to have that more engagement on your quads and it makes it a little bit more challenging for your lower body, getting that chair or the bench. So you're gonna go on a squat sit with the bar if you really want to challenge your legs or your lower body, and it's different different variation of squat as well, right, Grant? So
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So knowing how to take a basic exercise and then find variations would be the start of that.
yes.
Yeah, so that's something that we've been doing in the last couple of weeks is looking at variations of different exercises. And then I guess we could also add on to that you want to take those variations and put them into your schedule and find a way to incorporate them in your road to your goal. So that's something that I can help people with one-on-one going forward, is how do I pick exercises that are fun for me that are also moving me towards my goal.
Mm-hmm.
So I had some questions for you. One question that I'm interested in is, what are some of the common mistakes that the women that you work with were making in fitness before they met you? Like, what are some of the common myths or misconceptions about fitness that a lot of people might be falling into that some of our athletes here might want dispelled for themselves as well?
Yeah. Not only my clients, but I've noticed with the people that I talked with before and comes with for the assessment that the biggest myth that they're thinking about exercising or lifting weights, especially, or the weight training, they always say that they doesn't want to build muscles. That's why I always don't mention about building muscles when they come in. I always emphasizing being toned, being lean, right? Because they always scared to have that jack physique, and they are scared in lifting weights, right? Because that's how they see it. And one more thing is they always fun and following this fad diets, this social media advertisement, or this how to say those keto diet. There's a lot of there's a tons of programs out there that they are started following it with those challenges, right? And then at the end, they're not getting that result that they want because they just follow it for 21 days, 90 days, and then they stop, they get bored, and they go back on their old self or the size that they have it before. They don't invest themselves much because they are only thinking about the short term. And that's a very common mistake that it's very sad because they can't build that proper healthier lifestyle. They just depend on those, they are only depending with those challenges. They are only depending with those type of diets out there, and they're not building that good proper routine or not healthier routine.
So focusing too much on the short term and jumping from fad diet to fad diet or workout challenge to workout challenge rather than having a long-term plan towards a serious fitness goal, eh?
Yeah.
I wanted to go back to the first myth that you talked about. You were saying a lot of your clients come to you and they're scared that they don't want to build too much muscle. How would you discuss an exercise, say the squat, with a client that said, oh, I don't want to do that because I don't want to build muscle? Like, how would you talk them through that process?
Yeah, all right. I always talk about the value or the result that they're getting, or the benefits. I always talk about the benefits that they're getting on that certain or specific exercises. So let's say squat. Squat gives you a mobility on your hip. With these people who sit down a lot, their hips get tighter and tighter and tighter. Their blood circulations and their legs get worse and worse. And then their lower back is get weaker. Their core getting weaker from sitting down every day behind their desk, behind their computer. And when they come in and though I give them a squat, if they have that hesitancy and saying, oh, I don't want to build this big muscles and here. But I always tell them that this is an exercise that it will help you to give you back that mobility that you are losing from sitting down on your chair, building back that strength on your lower back, and it get rid you from the lower back pain or lower back discomfort from sitting down. So those type of result or those type of value that they can get from that specific exercises, and they will eventually understand because they start feeling loose, they start feeling stronger, they can gain back their balance, their mobility, and then okay, if they said, oh, I feel better, yeah, because you're doing the squat now. That's from the squat. Even if they don't like it, that's from the squat.
That's great. All right, does anyone else have anything that they wanted to discuss with Adele, or any other questions that we have unanswered? Adele, why is it that you're working mostly with female clients nowadays?
Yeah, because I can't, for me, because I'm not fit before. So I know the feeling, I know the pains. I can understand more their problems, their challenges, their routines. I am a mom of 3. So if these moms who are always have this excuse, I am busy, I don't have time. I have 3 kids. So I have a busy lifestyle. I'm running my own business and I still have time, at least 20 minutes or 15 minutes sometimes, to have my high intensity interval training just to get going, right? So working with women it's very it's very fulfilling for me to see them getting back their confidence, seeing them not stressful, and seeing them happy with their family. They have a lot of more energy that they can spend with their kids, more family time because they are not tired, they are not grumpy, they are not right. So I understand those. That's why I love working with women, especially moms. I can relate more with how they feel.
I see. Yeah, so you have that personal connection as a trainer that you're able to help them use that to get them even better results, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. All right. Adele, did you have anything else that you wanted to cover before we wrap up?
I just want to just have a message. So through fitness, I was able to see myself as capable, confident, and deserving, because when you become strong physically, you become strong in all facets of your life. So stay active and healthier.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, Adele. I know that as a mother of 3 and someone who's an independent businesswoman and someone who still needs to find time in their own day for their own workouts, that your time is really precious. So we really appreciate you meeting with us today to share your expertise, to answer all of the questions that we have about achieving our own goals.
All right. Thank you so much for inviting me, guys, and my pleasure to meet you all.
Okay, bye, Adele.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.